Greetings, everyone. Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we'll be delving into the fascinating world of conflict resolution. Conflict resolution, growing stronger through challenges. Number 10. Forgiveness and moving forward. Once a resolution is reached, it's important to forgive and let go of grudges. Focus on moving forward positively. Forgiveness and moving forward are integral parts of the resolution process, especially in situations where conflicts or grievances have arisen. When a resolution is reached, it signifies an agreement or understanding that allows for progress or closure. However, forgiveness and letting go of grudges are essential for personal growth and maintaining healthier relationships. Forgiveness isn't about ignoring or condoning the actions that led to the conflict. Instead, it's a conscious decision to release the negative emotions tied to the situation, freeing oneself from the burden of anger, resentment, or hurt. It's acknowledging the pain caused but choosing not to let it control one's emotions or actions anymore. Number 9. Focus on common goals. Remind all parties involved of the shared goals or objectives, emphasizing the importance of working together towards those goals. Focusing on common goals is a crucial aspect of any collaborative effort. When working with multiple parties or individuals, it's essential to remind everyone involved about the shared objectives or purposes that unite them. Here's a breakdown of why it's important and how to emphasize it. Importance. Alignment. Common goals ensure that everyone is on the same page regarding the ultimate purpose or outcome of the project or collaboration. Motivation. Emphasizing shared goals helps in keeping everyone motivated and driven, fostering a sense of unity and purpose among team members. Clarity. It provides clarity on what needs to be achieved, reducing misunderstandings or conflicting priorities among different parties. Emphasizing common goals. Communication. Regularly communicate the shared goals. Use various mediums like meetings, emails, or collaborative platforms to reinforce their importance. Relevance. Connect the goals to the daily tasks and responsibilities of each individual or group. Show how their contributions directly impact achieving these shared objectives. Number 8. Learn from the conflict. Reflect on the conflict to understand what triggered it and what could be done differently in the future to prevent similar issues from arising. Learn from the conflict. Reflect on the conflict to understand what triggered it and what could be done differently in the future to prevent similar issues from arising is a principle or guideline that emphasizes the importance of analyzing conflicts and using the insights gained to improve future interactions. Here's a breakdown of the key components of this concept. Reflect on the conflict. Analysis. Take the time to thoroughly analyze the conflict. Identify the key players, the nature of the disagreement, and the contributing factors. Emotional understanding. Consider the emotions involved. Understand not only your own emotions but also those of the other parties involved. Emotional intelligence is crucial in navigating conflicts. Understand what triggered it. Root causes. Identify the underlying issues or root causes that led to the conflict. These can be differences in values, miscommunication, differing expectations, or other factors. Individual perspectives. Understand that conflicts often arise from different perspectives. People may see things differently based on their experiences, values, or roles. Number 7. Seek mediation if necessary. Sometimes, an unbiased third party can facilitate communication and help find a resolution that satisfies everyone involved. Seeking mediation is a conflict resolution process where an impartial third party, known as a mediator, assists individuals or groups in reaching a mutually acceptable agreement. Mediation is commonly used in various contexts, including personal, professional, legal, and community disputes. Here are some key details about seeking mediation. Neutral third party. A mediator is an impartial and neutral facilitator whose role is to guide the parties through the mediation process. The mediator does not take sides, express opinions, or make decisions for the parties. Their objective is to help participants communicate effectively and work towards a resolution. Voluntary process. Participation in mediation is typically voluntary, and all parties must agree to engage in the process. The voluntary nature of mediation often leads to a more cooperative atmosphere, as participants are more likely to be invested in finding a solution. Number 6. Maintain respect. Even in the heat of a conflict, strive to maintain respect for the other person. Respectful communication can often diffuse tense situations. Maintaining respect in communication, especially during conflicts, is crucial for fostering healthy relationships and resolving issues effectively. Here are some key aspects to consider when aiming to maintain respect in the heat of a conflict. Active listening. Demonstrate that you are actively listening to the other person's perspective. Avoid interrupting, and let them express their thoughts and feelings without immediate judgment. Empathy. Try to understand the other person's point of view, even if you disagree. Acknowledge their emotions and show empathy by expressing that you understand how they might feel. Avoid blame and accusations. Focus on the specific issue at hand rather than attacking the person. Use I statements to express your feelings and concerns, rather than pointing fingers with you statements. Number 5. Compromise and flexibility. Be open to finding middle ground and making compromises that are acceptable to all parties involved. Compromise and flexibility are important interpersonal and problem-solving skills that involve finding middle ground and making adjustments to reach agreements or solutions that are acceptable to all parties involved. These skills are crucial in various aspects of life, including personal relationships, business negotiations, and collaborative efforts. Here's a detailed breakdown of compromise and flexibility. Compromise. Definition: compromise is a process where individuals or groups make concessions and adjustments to their original positions to reach a mutually agreeable solution. Key elements. Negotiation. Compromise often involves negotiation, where parties discuss their needs, concerns, and preferences to find common ground. Trade-offs. Each party may need to give up something in order to gain something else, leading to a balanced outcome. Number 4. Problem-solving skills. Focus on the issues at hand and work collaboratively to find solutions that address the root causes of the conflict. Problem-solving skills are a crucial set of abilities that individuals possess to identify, analyze, and resolve issues or conflicts. When focusing on problem-solving skills in the context of addressing conflicts, the emphasis is on collaboratively finding effective solutions that tackle the root causes. Here's a breakdown of the key components. Analytical thinking. Identification of issues. The first step in problem solving is to clearly identify the issues or conflicts at hand. This involves understanding the nature of the problem and its underlying causes. Critical analysis. Once the issues are identified, individuals need to critically analyze the situation. This involves examining the factors contributing to the conflict and understanding their interrelationships. Root cause analysis. Understanding underlying causes. Effective problem solving requires going beyond surface level symptoms and identifying the root causes of the conflict. This involves a deeper exploration to uncover the fundamental issues contributing to the problem. Number 3. Empathy and perspective taking. Try to understand the situation from the other person's point of view. This can help in finding common ground and creating a more empathetic resolution. Empathy and perspective taking are crucial aspects of effective communication and interpersonal relationships. They involve the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, as well as the capacity to see things from their perspective. Here's a detailed breakdown of these concepts. Empathy. Definition: empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. It goes beyond sympathy, which is feeling sorry for someone. Instead, it involves putting oneself in the other person's shoes emotionally. Types of empathy. Cognitive empathy, understanding another person's perspective and emotions. Emotional empathy, sharing and mirroring the emotions of others. Compassionate empathy, combining cognitive and emotional empathy to actively help and support others. Importance. Fosters a sense of connection and understanding in relationships. Enhances communication by acknowledging and validating others' emotions. Promotes prosocial behavior and cooperation. Perspective taking. Definition: perspective taking involves mentally stepping into another person's viewpoint to understand their thoughts, feelings, and motivations. It requires setting aside one's own perspective temporarily. Number 2. Effective communication. Clearly articulate your own thoughts and feelings without blaming or accusing others, and encourage open dialogue to reach a mutual understanding. Effective communication is a crucial skill in personal and professional settings, and it involves the ability to express oneself clearly, listen actively, and foster understanding with others. Here are some key elements of effective communication. Clarity and conciseness. Clearly articulate your thoughts and feelings using simple and concise language. Avoid jargon or overly complex language that might lead to misunderstandings. Active listening. Actively listen to what others are saying without interrupting. Show that you are engaged by nodding, making eye contact, and providing feedback. Empathy. Understand and acknowledge the emotions and perspectives of others. Use empathetic language to convey that you understand their feelings and point of view. Number 1. Active listening. Actively listen to the other party involved in the conflict, showing empathy and understanding of their perspective. Active listening is a crucial communication skill that plays a significant role in conflict resolution. It involves fully concentrating, understanding, responding, and remembering what is being said. In the context of conflict resolution, Active listening is particularly important as it helps create an environment where all parties feel heard and understood. Here are the key components of active listening in the context of conflict resolution. Give full attention. Actively listening requires giving your full attention to the person speaking. Eliminate distractions, such as turning off electronic devices or finding a quiet space, to ensure that you can focus entirely on the speaker. Show that you're listening. Use both verbal and nonverbal cues to demonstrate that you are engaged in the conversation. Maintain eye contact, nod your head, and use appropriate facial expressions to convey your attentiveness. These cues signal to the speaker that you are genuinely interested in what they have to say. If you found value, entertainment, or information in our video content, we kindly encourage you to consider subscribing to our channel, as your support not only motivates us to create more engaging content but also ensures you stay updated with our latest releases and contribute to the growth of our community.